Good evening. Thank you for the opportunity to talk to you this evening a little bit about, it's not necessarily myself, but about everyone here that you have an opportunity to vote for. Take it seriously. They're important positions, and it means a lot. So I thank you for being here this evening. My background is I was born and raised here in Del Rio. My family goes deep, deeply rooted in this community. My father, Arturo Gonzalez, was a lawyer here since 1935 for right at 70 years. He died on December the 19th of 2013. I practiced law with my father for a little over 8 years, and then I was elected for the court of law position in January 1st of 1999. Previously, that court came into existence in 1983. And the Honorable James Simmons was the previous judge there. I have served in that position through today, a little over 14 and a half, almost 15 years. I continue to work hard. I am an experienced attorney, an experienced judicial position here that I have the opportunity to meet with a lot of people in different categories, much like I meet with and I talk with clerk. I work closely with her. I work closely with the district clerk. I work closely with other people in the community, such as Justice of the Peace as well. And my education experience, I went to school here at Sacred Heart, and then I also went to the public schools for 2 years, 7th and 8th grade. I also went to the Del Rio High School. I graduated in 1976. I went to St. Mary's undergraduate, and I graduated from Oral Roberts University, O.W. Coburn School of Law. Subsequently, I decided to come back home, and I started practicing in November of 1990, and since then I've been in this community. I am married to Diana Chapa, and we've been married for over 30 years. We have 3 beautiful children. America graduated from the University of Texas in Austin, is working in hotel management in Miami, Florida. It's in South Beach. My daughter Daisy graduated from Sul Ross University this December, and she will be attending a law school. And then I also have my son Sergio, who is 13 years of age and will be entering 9th grade next year. As stated earlier, I'm deeply rooted, and I am. My uncle Sergio Gonzalez, a lot of people thought that I was named after my uncle Sergio, the county judge for over 20 years. I was named after him, although he was my uncle on my dad's side. And then I also had my cousin Joey. I work closely with Joey on a regular basis. He always comes by and visit with me, or I visit with him, and I miss him a lot. My mother, Blanca, was from Cuba. A great lady, beautiful lady. I miss her. And that's a little bit about my background. And I want to get into the position of what I talk about is special training and education and my qualifications, not only on my service, but I'm a person that has good work ethic, and I work hard since I started in 1999. I continue to work hard today. I continue to be subject to change. As Janie Generosa mentioned to you, my clerk, she works hard and works with me with change, and she's going to be addressing these technology needs that all of us are in favor of. It just takes time. And I also want to mention to you with respect to technology that this particular courtroom is court of law courtroom on the 2nd floor is one of the most efficient and technology-wise courtrooms in the whole state of Texas as far as rural counties is concerned. I worked diligently with the state of Texas on 2 particular different grants, was lucky enough to obtain quite a bit of money, and have updated and increased the enhancement of the technology in that courtroom. And not only do we have video conference and people can testify from all over the country or the world without having to travel here live in the courtroom, but I can also have children that are victims testify from an adjacent room without having to be in the courtrooms and face people they feel uncomfortable with. I also have the capability of doing Skype, court call, webcam, a bunch of other things, and recording systems in place as well. With that in mind, on the technology side, with respect to my goals, I want to continue to enhance the technology in the courtroom, and I will. I am seeking some additional grant monies for that. The Commissioners Court has approved the ability for me to do that at this time. I'm going to try and enhance the courtroom, whereas a lot of documents can be filed e-filing without having to travel to the courtroom and file in the courtroom. I'm also looking to, I'm going to mix it with my second phase. Yeah, that's fine. E-filing. I'm also going to what you know as paperless. I call it filing less, or filing without having to travel with the document upstairs. The attorneys know what I'm talking about with respect to e-filing and paperless. I'm going to try and organize it where the district judges have access to the same thing that I do. We'll be able to sign documents, view files at any given moment from any particular area that we have access to the internet, whether it's by an iPad or whether it's by a desktop, either at home or at work or whatever, but we can do that from wherever we're at. I want to also have the ability to have the individuals that are in my court on criminal A and B misdemeanors or pay their fines and court costs online without having for them having to go to the clerk's office to pay there. And I want to continue my continuing legal education, which have a minimum of 500. I have a lot more than that, but I have minimum 500 hours of continuing education. I have certificates. I'm going to continue to enhance my education in that area. And I want to mention to you that one of the biggest assets that we have a choice. And you have that choice. And it's a choice that not all of us have an opportunity in different parts of the world. We're privileged, and we should be thankful. And I want you to understand that I really appreciate the fact that I have been elected since 1999. I don't take things for granted. I work hard. You talk to attorneys in my court that come to my court and ask them, and they'll tell you straight up. I do work hard. I'm there for them, and I'm there for everybody. I treat everybody with respect, compassion, honesty, integrity. I use common sense. I use the best judgment that I can, and I'm not there to make law or change the law. I follow the law. Thank you so much, and God bless you. Thank you.